The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Well, Dallas coach Rick Carlisle has demonstrated his versatility throughout his coaching stops in Detroit, Indiana, and Dallas. Not really a system coach. He adapts to the talent that he has on each individual team and goes accordingly.
Dang and Bosch with the 3 and 4. D-Wade out there with Dragic. And it's Whiteside in a pivot spot manning the middle. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
And Carlisle presiding over a more half-court, station-to-station style of play in Detroit and Indiana. He's embraced a more up-tempo style, it seems, in Dallas.
Yeah, and he's got an offensively gifted team with the Mavs, and he's always been an innovator using zone defenses to hide weaker defenders and to keep opponents off balance. And again, another example of how the outstanding coaches don't stand pat. They're always learning, growing, and adjusting to give their teams the best chance to win.
Good thoughts. And that one's good.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him. Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Dragic against Harris. Here's Whiteside. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Looking at the Mavericks over the last 10 games, Kevin, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. Second in scoring, 4th in field goal percentage. And they also show up as a top 5 rebounding team.
And I think what's most impressive when you talk about those points per game is the fact that they're spreading it around. This is a very unselfish team. They work to get good shots every time down the floor, and they become a very efficient offensive team.
Here's Harris. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Number 1, Goran Dragic.
Well, he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field for him.
And those shots aren't all coming from 10 feet and in. I mean, he's taking legitimate shots. I mean, it might seem like it because of his percentage that he's in close, but he's putting up those numbers from outside. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way. Well, if you remember early in Eric Spoelstra's head coaching career, this new and the Big Three were assembled, there were some people questioning Spoelstra's command, maybe even within the team. Those questions are long gone now. He has become an excellent head coach.
Here's Bosch from 13. And another basket for Miami.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And Coach Spoelstra, known for his work ethic and attention to detail. He's a grinder.
No question about it, Kevin. Got his start as video coordinator back when everything ran on VHS, so you know he had to do an awful lot of work. And he's worked his way up slowly, but surely. He's grown as an assistant and with some terrific mentors, and now he's really, I think, one of the best head coaches in the game without question.
He's visited college football training facilities, NFL camps, and he really tries to broaden his perspective.
He sure does, and you can see evidence of that in how he handles himself. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Chris Anderson has checked in for the Heat. Chalmers comes in for Goran Dragic. And it's Wade, that time on the assist by Dang. 13 points for Dwayne Wade.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, they heaved up a lot of ill-advised three-pointers in that loss. Guys, they were way too trigger-happy from downtown.
Yeah, and that's not the area on the court where you want to be forcing shots from. Heck, you were a great three-point shooter, and you know that, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, it comes and goes, but you can't just rely on that when things aren't going your way.
Dragic against Rondo. Ellis kicks to Rondo. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Chandler.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
Ellis outside. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Rondo drives in. That shot wide open. Rondo's got 8 points. Miami leading by 10. And the shot is good.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Oh, the way they're converting on seemingly every shot, I wouldn't be surprised to see their field goal percentage just keep going up.
And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
Bosch can't get it to go. Here's Ellis. No good on the buzzer beater. Timeout called the Heat. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Erik Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. The forwards are Parsons and Dirk. Rajon Rondo is up there with Ellis. And it's Chandler in at the 5, roaming the paint. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Guys, the pass. Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move with a rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Outside Bosch. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist here tonight. Rondo with it. He's picked up by Dang. Rondo, good.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
And so here is Dallas. The kick out to Bosh. There's the triple. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. Another three for Dallas.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And he overshot that one, missing. Miami leading by 8. Out to Wade. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Expanding his range. No good. Rondo with some nice D.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Again, the miss by Ellis.
Well, they're trying to come back here, but you've got to get a better look at the basket to get it done.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Dallas calls timeout.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
Mavericks trail by 8. Outside Rondo. Shoots from 14. And it's good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And it's Dragic off the drive. And the jam by Whiteside.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Ellis outside. Tries again. And right through it goes.
He's locked in right now, guys, hitting some big shots here in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Dang. He dishes it to Whiteside. Wade outside. Double team on Wade. Bosh, no one around him. The kick out to Dragic. He feeds it to Whiteside. Outside Bosh. Another shot. And that's good for 2. Bosh has got 8 points here in this quarter.
I give him credit. He didn't have much confidence going in the first half, but he's picking up the pace here.
And it's Nowitzki missing.
He would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Mavericks trailed by 8. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Shots good by Bosh.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Nowitzki, that's for 2. Here's Parsons. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Outside Dragic. The pass to Bosh. Back to Dragic. The kick out to Dang. They get a hand on it.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Passes it to Dang. Right wing. Dragic with a wide open look. The kick out to Bosh. The second chance effort. And the shot no good, a bit short. Heaves it up. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Miami winning this.